presenting company. How much more productive would your sales teams be if instead of manually logging the details of every call and then reviewing them offline with a manager to decide on next steps or improvements for the next call, what if the key elements of every call would be automatically entered into your CRM and an automated AI-based assistant gave the salespeople tips on how to improve their interaction? Find out how great this would be with the real-world figures from RevComm, the developers of Metel. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for your time of all audience today. My name is TK. My name is Takeshi. I used to work for Mitsubishi Corporation, and I was in charge of automotive business, and pretty much did a global business in Middle Eastern countries, Turkey, Caucasus, in Ukraine. And every time I built an operation in these countries, I was suffering from coaching, and every time I talk to sales reps, sales manager, CS manager, CS reps, they're suffering from coaching. And that's why I created a Metel. It's a self-coaching tool, very simple service. It analyzes, visualizes sales and shares conversation by AI to realize self-coaching to increase the sales conversion rate, NPS, and customer satisfaction rate. So that's pretty much what we do. Company like BizReach, they increase the close rate by 60% and decrease the cost dramatically, and net ROI becomes more than 500% just in 4 months. And not only BizReach, but also 1,500 customers like, KDDI, SoftBank, Fujitsu, NTT, Pioneer, these global company has increased their sales and decreased the cost by using Metel. As a result, in Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, we have more than 40,000 customers just in 4 years, and over 130 million of calls are made via Metel. So we realize self-coaching by providing cloud IP phone plus conversation analytics. Regarding cloud IP phone, which integrate with CRM SFA, you can make a phone call by just clicking the customer's phone number. And the whole conversation is analyzed and visualized like this. Emotional transaction of operator and customer, in terms of how you can see talk creation ratio, number of silences, interruptions, conversation back and forth, fillers. Fillers means a meaningless word, such as and speech rate, how many characters per second the operator spoke and the customer did. So for example, in terms of speech rate, it is said that pacing is important. Pacing means you're supposed to talk plus minus 10% of the customer, because there's a strong correlation between brain speed and the speech rate. So if you speak too fast, the customer can understand. And if you speak too slowly, customer is going to get bored or frustrated. Therefore, you're supposed to talk plus minus 10% of the customer. In this way, you can see how the communication was made and where the issues are. And in terms of what, there are two aspects. First, you can see what kind of keywords are mentioned, what time by who. Let's say 1 minute, 26 seconds, operator said analytics, and then you can jump there, make a comment, and extract and share the part of the conversation with comment. And the whole conversation is transcribed, summarized, then automatically input it into CRM. So here's a use case. Before, operator had to input the result of the call in CRM SFA. It takes so much of time. It is usually called ACW. It's the abbreviation of after call work. In average, takes 15 to 20 minutes. And everybody's shouting DX, RPA, AI to eliminate the ACW. And actually, Metel is a DX RPA AI tool. Whole conversation is transcribed and summarized and automatically input it into CRM. And also you can extract and share the part of the conversation. As a result, ACW is going to become 0 and increase the productivity dramatically. On the other hand, person who got shared, they had to assume the detailed info such as personality, nuance, urgency only from the character. But after using Metel, they can listen to the customer's voice directly so that they can grasp those kind of detailed info. As a result, conversion rate, NPS, and customer satisfaction rate is going to increase. So you can increase the productivity and conversion rate simultaneously. On the dashboard, you'll be able to see the, tendency of each reps. For example, this Makoto, he used to work for securities brokerage firm, and due to an aggressive sales style, he overlapped a lot when he joined, which is a blue line. And he was surprised at this result and tried to speak 0.5 seconds after customer finished talking. Then he overcame this habit and increased appointment rate by 15% in 2 weeks. So that's why we call it self-coaching. After using Metel, operator starts coaching by themselves. And everybody says, all right, Takeshi, it should be super expensive, but we betrayed the expectations. The monthly charge is only $79 per ID and no setup fee and no contractual commitment. Even though we don't have any contractual commitment, we have these 1,500 customers, like global customers, with less than 1% revenue churn. And now we are ready to expand our business thanks to Alchemist help. And for the US operation, ex-Ring Central sales director Robert is in charge of US market. And this month we got a paid customer, so we'd like to accelerate our operation for this year. So if you'd like to join our journey, please come and talk to me. Thank you.